Hi folks, this is Rose from In Rose's Garden, and tonight we're going to make a couple of simple pair of earrings using our April Bargain Bead Box. I've got a whole bunch of things designed, but we're just going to work on the two pair of earrings right now, and let's turn down and do that. So what we have here are some bead spacers, which are from my stash, and some ball head pins, which are from my stash, and everything else that we're going to use on these earrings are from the Bargain Bead Box. So we've got two of the 10mm jaspers, two of the 8mm jaspers, two of the tiny bicones, two of the green beads, and two of the cream rondelles. So of course they're going to be separated out to one for each. And then, oops. And so here's we are for each earring. So let's get putting it together, shall we? So what we're going to do is use the biggest jasper. I love the patterns in these, they're so pretty. Then we'll have this spacer, the rondelle, the bead cap, the other jasper, the little green bead, this other little spacer, and the little bicone. So there's the earring. We'll bend it over here and we'll put it to the side and we'll load up the other one. So just like the other one, we want the larger jasper, the large spacer, the rondelle, bead cap, smaller jasper, bead cap, green bead, small spacer, and the little bicone. And bend it over again. Now all we're going to do is we're going to make a wrapped loop and put them onto the ear wires as we do that. And then this pair of earrings will be finished. So we're going to get out our step bell making pliers. And I like to use the smallest one for my wraps because it makes them nice and consistent. So let's just pull her around and bring her down. And before we go ahead and wrap it, we're going to put our ear wire on. So then we'll just grab it right here where the two wires come together. I'm going to switch hands, take another pair of pliers, and we're just going to wrap this up here. So as soon as we have this finished wrapping, then this one earring will be done. Be careful when you tuck this in because you don't want to break this crystal at the top. This doesn't want to tuck, so I guess we're going to have to hold it to do our tuck here. And there we are. This earring is finished. Now we'll just wrap the other one up and get it finished. So again, we just put our bell making plier in there and wrap it around the smallest. Let it drop down, bring it around, and then because we are putting our ear wire on, we want to slide that on right now. Hold it with our other plier right here. Whoop, right here where you can, the junction comes together here. Then we take this plier and grab hold of the end and just wrap it around. And there we go. That pair of earrings is finished. Aren't those pretty? So now we'll put these two aside and we'll start the second pair. So for the second pair, what we've got is these two rings, the ear wires, these beads. Oop, I thought I'd lost one, but it just rolled away. Some spacers, two head pins, and four little oval jump rings. So what we're going to do with these is we're going to straighten this wire up first. It's a little crooked. Go, and then straighten the other. And what we're going to do is we're going to put this big one on here, this spacer, this pretty green porcelain, next spacer, and the rondelle. And then we will bend this over. And then we'll do the same on the other. And bend this over. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put these onto these rings, like so. And so we're going to use, instead of the smaller like I normally would use, we're going to use the next step up because this is going to need a bigger ring to go around that particular ring. So we want to slide it up on there. So you see that just fits on there perfectly. So now we will hold this. Come on, baby, let me get hold of you. And wrap this around. Now we don't need that. We've got a little bit of extra wire here, so we'll just get our clippers and clip that little bit off. Being careful not to clip anything extra. And then tuck that in. So now it's hanging from this ring. And we need to get the other one on its ring. and then put them on their ear wires. So again, we want the larger loop. And just pull it around, drop her down, and bring her around. Then before we wrap, of course, we want to get our ring in. Once our ring is in, we want to get hold of it right at the base. You'll probably want to let your ring go sideways so that you have the room. Right over, and then bring in and do your wraps. Cut off that little bit of extra. And tuck it in. Okay, now we have these two pieces done. And the next step is simply to put on the ear wires, and then they're done. So what we're going to do is we're going to take some oval jump rings. These are the medium size. Open this up. And then we're going to slide it over the ring. Now I'm pretty sure there's enough room to get the other jump ring on here with this. We will see in just a minute here. Come on, baby. Now I've spread this quite a bit, so if that happens, take hold of it like this and then just easily work it back and forth until they meet. This one is up too high, so it's not going to meet because I've got it up too much. So we will fix that by squishing this baby down. Okay, now that we have that, we can open up our second little jump ring, and we will put this through here and then through our ear wire and close it back up. And that earring is finished. Isn't that fun? Now we will put the wires on the other one and get it finished. Okay, so we do the second one exactly the same way. Just open up the jump ring, go over the ring. Okay. Now it looks like I damaged this jump ring some. See how I've got a little purple there on it? I'm probably gonna want to pull that off because it's going to have a sharp spot otherwise. So we will get a different one. We'll just have to be careful not to give it a burr again. So get this over the top here and tighten it up. Here we go. Now we just have to put the second jump ring in and the ear. So to do that, of course, we just open up another jump ring, hook it on the original jump ring here, and put the ear wire in. Close her up. And there we go. There are our earrings, pair number 2. So here is the one pair and the second pair of earrings from our April Bargain Bead Box. Okay, so I hope you liked those earrings. Weren't those fun? This is the first pair with the little ring and the jasper and porcelain hanging from it. And actually that was the second pair we made, but that's the first pair I showed you again. And here is the second pair, just a simple little drop pair of earrings. Aren't those cute? So anyway, I hope you enjoyed making those with me today, and we'll see you later. This has been Rose from In Rose's Garden. Bye-bye.